This is another Oxfam book I bought online in England, and it's called Oeuvre de Juste-Aurèle Meissonier. And I don't know who he is, no idea, never heard of him, but I knew from the size of the book this is going to be a good book. Now it's called large format. It's larger than average. It's sort of on its way to being folio size. It's not a folio, and it's not folio size, but it's on the way to being folio size. And this is not a particularly old book, but it is a copy of old drawings. So I open the book. Oeuvre is body of works, rather like catalogue raisonné, not quite the same, but it's the similar thing. So you go into the book, and we can, as I say, we know it's a good book because it's obscure, and it's called an oeuvre, and it's large format. And I was very pleased when I opened this book to get stuck into straight away. It says he was Meissonier was an 18th century maverick. So you suddenly see that he was a designer and a sculptor of Rococo in the late 17th century. So that's 1680-ish. And Rococo in French is called Rocaille, Rocaille. And he did all these lovely drawings of Rococo items, which encompass silverware on the whole, but also churches, the plans of churches, exteriors of churches, alcoves, altars, sunbursts, very modern at the time looking sunbursts, spectacular things. And he did panelling, Louis-ish panelling, long French windows. I mean, that is a French window because it goes to the floor, so it's a French window and a French window. And he did ceilings, archways, and used these Rococo designs. And to me, when you're talking about Rococo, you've got this shell effect scallop ware used all over the place. Not necessarily just literally a scallop, but it's like a scallop. And you'll see that scallop type crest everywhere when you start looking at Rococo. And these are room suites with the furniture and the candlesticks, ceilings. And this quality of engraving is very good, but you're seeing pure Rococo. And you could say it's first generation Rococo if it was the late 17th century. Again, this book is fantastic. It cost about £10. It's costed 3 cups of coffee in England, or 1.5 pints in London. And it goes on and on and on. And each of these plates, they're called plates, that's an incense burner, that's a candlestick, show designs which were new in 1680, roughly speaking. And they are wonderful things. And these could have been made in silver or gold, or to a degree could have influenced ceramic ware. So there's furniture, there's wall decorations, there's panelling, there's lighting, mirrors, tureens, servingware, shells, wonderful silver tureens. So I now know a little bit about this Frenchman, Meissonier, and I know that he was doing all sorts of bits and pieces, sword handles, pommels I think they're called, scissors, fireplaces, side tables, console tables, sledges, picture frames. So I'll try and remember the name Meissonier, and when I get the opportunity I'll show off and say, oh, that's a Meissonier. Okay, so that's another example of another book. We've got 30 or 40 books to go through, and it's another example of one of these second-hand books. Hope that's been interesting. Thank you.